Hello friends, welcome back to the channel DevOps Consultancy and Solution. In this video, we will learn how to create the IAM user and create the access and secret key for that particular user. User access key and secret key is required to connect to AWS for programmatic usage. It will help us to create or to execute the Packer build from local or build machine. Let's go to the AWS instance. How to create an IAM user and generate the access and secret key for it. You can generate the access and secret key for root user, but for the best practice, always create a new IAM user and give the required permission to it and use that user for testing and the practice work. In order to create the user, type the IAM in the search bar. Here you can select the IAM identity and managed services. Then in the dashboard you can see there is no user, so I just click on the user. So there is no user, empty, so I'll just select the create button, and here we can enter the name of the user. You can enter any capital letters or small letters, numbers, and special characters. So I will use test user underscore packer name or packer underscore test user. I will enter this. So then there is an option whether I want to give the management console access. So or just click next. So I will just select the management console. So there are two options here available. One is the recommended one, which is basically to give the management console access, and second option is I want to create an IAM user, which will give you a management console access and also helps to enable the programmatic access, like to create the access key and the secret key, which we can use for other purposes. So I will prefer to, I will select the I want to create an IAM user option. I select this one. So it will help me to, it will ask to create the custom password. So I will enter the password here. Again, the password will be capital letter, lowercase, or the numbers and the special characters. So after entering the password, there is an option where the user can create a new password after signing. I don't want to create the new password after signing because this is a test user and I will delete it after the testing. So I will just uncheck it. The user must create new option. I will uncheck it and click on the next. So now the user is created. Next step is to give the permissions. So attach, copy the permissions from somewhere or attach the policy. I will select the attach policies directly, and oops, it has not been selected. So I will select the this radio button, attach policies. Yeah. So now it gave me the option. So I will just enter EC2 here in the search bar, and it will give me all the list of the permission or the policy names for the EC2. So I give the EC2 full access policy to my user, and yeah, so and then click on the next button. So now the user and the policy has been assigned. I have selected what I want, so I will just review it and create a user. So now the user has been created. You can see here the details. You can, if you want to download, you can download the details by the .csv file. So it will be downloaded as a .csv file, and you can send an email to your to the user. So now I click on the return, select return to the user list to go back to the user list and see the user. Back on the user list. So here I will select the user packer underscore test user. So I will select the security credentials, which yeah. So my aim is to create the access and secret key. I just click on the create access key. There are multiple options, so I will select the CLI command option interface because I want to use the access key in my Packer build. Other option is local code if you want to use those in your local code, or if you want you use the keys if your application is running on the EC2 instance, which can access the other AWS services or the third party. So based on your requirement, you can select. I just click on the next and enter the tag here. I just give the name packer underscore test user and click create access key. So now the access key and a secret key has been created. I will just copy it in my notepad for the reference. I'm showing you here my access and secret key, but don't worry, I will delete the both after using it, because this is just for the testing purpose. So there is no harm to if you can see or copy it. So I just copied it, the access and the secret key in my notepad, and it is now done. Even you can download them as this .csv file. I just click on the done, and now I will go back. I'm back in the secret credential page. So here you can see the keys has been created. It is just created now and didn't use yet in the action. Yeah, here you can see I can deactivate or delete the keys, which I will do it after my using it. So in this way you can create the secret and access keys which you can use further in your Packer build.